G'day again YouTube. This is my quick video review of the Companion single burner gas stove. I got this little sucker on eBay for $25 about a month ago, and so far I've been pretty happy with it. So we'll take it out of a little suitcase, little box it comes in, protector case. Comes with an instruction manual obviously, and it's just a little plastic box, not the best quality, but you know, it'll keep it dry and safe when you're not using it. So I'll stick that over there. So here's the actual stove itself. You've got it's a single burner. You can actually take the little top off here and have a look inside. Just a very simple design here. Comes with obviously the gas burner here. And you can open up the side here, and that's for your butane cartridges. On the front comes with the lock and unlock mechanism here, and that locks your butane cartridge in place when you've got it in situ. The on-off switch here, you can hear a little click each time. Now that is meant to be the ignition switch for when the butane can is in. It actually automatically lights it, throws a little spark out and ignites the flame, and you can adjust your flame intensity with this dial here. So we'll pop this back on. Sits just nicely on top, very easily comes apart, so you're obviously never going to want to use this stove on an uneven surface. It tells you in the instruction manual as well to keep it on an even surface when you're using it. So that's the actual burner itself. Now I've found some very inexpensive butane cartridges from Kmart. These were $4.50 for 4 cans, so you're averaging about $1.10 per can. Butane cartridge, 220 gram from Kmart, you know, 25 bucks, you can't really go wrong. Butane cartridges are butane cartridges, you know, top quality, low quality, they're gonna be the same thing. It's gonna end up coming out as a flame anyway, so you try and find your cheapest things if you can for butane. So you're taking off the little lid here. You're going to open up the mechanism, make sure it's unlocked. And we're going to show you here. You've got the little hole here, that's where you're going to put the butane, the little fixture here. Alright, so you put in the pin first, and then all you're going to do is sit it in like that. It clips into place, like so, and then you're going to lock that down into place, and that holds the butane can in place. Closing the lid, you can hear the gas running now. However, my little issue with this Companion burner is once you've got the can in situ, that little click, audible click that you could hear when you turn the dial on, no longer happens. So my issue with this is that maybe this one's faulty or not, I'm not sure, but that little igniter doesn't work for me. So what I've been doing is just using obviously just a lighter or a match or whatever. You could even throw a spark in there if you wanted to, if you had to get that flame working. So you're going to light this first, like so, and then you can adjust your flame intensity like that. Now that's running, it'll stay running. Not quite sure how this would go in a really windy situation. If you really wanted to, you could open up your briefcase like this. You wouldn't want it to be too close, obviously. You could have it around the flame like that to stop the wind getting to it on an even surface. So I'm going to turn that off now, because I don't really need to be wasting my butane. I think the butane cans, on the highest setting, so if you had that on full blast, the butane canister would last about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on, you know, how many grams of butane's in the can. I think some vary a little bit. The butane as it's burning doesn't smell that awful, so you could use it inside if your electric stove was not working, or, you know, if your gas stove was malfunctioning, you ran out of gas outside, or, you know, whatever. So inside, yeah, you could use it. The single burner, I guess the size of this thing, you really wouldn't be able to use this. I mean, if you could push it, but you know, you were pushing it if you took it out backpacking with you. This thing's ideal for camping, where you can actually use your vehicle to get to a camping spot, you know, carry your gear with you. this would be ideal for camping, camping trips and the like. You know, $4.50 for 4 canisters. You could bring this with you in the car, whereas if you went backpacking, you'd probably only be able to fit maybe 2. You're pushing it if you brought 3 canisters with you. This thing is pretty weighty. You know, not so weighty that you couldn't go backpacking with it, but you could if you really wanted to. But otherwise, you know, apart from the ignition switch not working, which I guess you can expect from something of this quality, costing $25 for a single burner gas stove, it's pretty cheap. So I wasn't expecting too much from this thing, but I'm pretty happy with it. You know, I'm not at all upset that I have to use a lighter to light this thing. I think, you know, that's pretty expected. So I'm going to give this thing maybe 3.5, 4 stars, and I'd recommend it for the price. Thanks for watching.